My name is Father Rocco Popolo. I'm a Zavarian missionary here in the United States. I'm here now as director of the Our Lady of Fatima Shrine here in Holliston. Holliston's our first community that we founded about 74 years ago, and we have an extensive shrine that we've developed over the years. So I'm trying to make that also into a center of mission education as well as a Marian shrine. I had the opportunity of working for 12 years in Sierra Leone on a number of occasions. I was there for 3 different assignments. I was also in charge of students both on a college level and graduate level in my past. And before I came here to Holliston, I was in Washington, D.C. as the director of the Africa Faith and Justice Network, which is an advocacy office in Washington that allows the missionaries to direct their voice and their experience to the U.S. government, the World Bank, the UN in New York, and other similar groups that are concerned about Africa. So that's what I am. That's what I'm doing.
How COVID-19 affected your life?
Well, it changed everything. Certainly here in Holliston, we had plans for a 75th anniversary, both of the community here in the United States, which would be next year, and in 2 years, the 75th anniversary of the shrine. So we had hoped from now until then to do a lot of refurbishing, sprucing up the shrine itself, as well as putting in some missionary programming that could help the people know who we are in a better way. That's all been kind of suspended. So my main ministry as director of the shrine is kind of just waiting now for the pandemic to move and hope that we can pick up and do some of that preparation for those anniversaries.
Give us 3 words to describe your feelings.
Well, when the pandemic started and when we were kind of quarantined and shut down, I could only remember the experience I had in Sierra Leone when during the coup of 1997, we were sequestered, you might say, for 9 months. So I thought that, those first few weeks and months, we could get through this. But I have to say, here we are at month 9 already, and I'm kind of anxious. So anxiety, also a little older, and we have older confreres in our community. So just the reality of the fragility that all of us. I also have hope that watching how people have been able to reach out to one another in assistance, even the benefactors who've assisted us during these months. It's been a real gift that we've been able to weather through these months financially, when all of our ministry and all of our other fundraising activities have really stopped. So we're hopeful that we can get through this.
How do you see the world after the pandemic?
My hope for the future actually stems from what I mentioned before in terms of transforming society. As everyone knows, we have a very divided country, and it was divided also due to the pandemic. It's shocking that some people don't believe in it and don't take the necessary precautions to stop its spread. But on the other side of the coin, there are people who not only know that the pandemic is real, but they're risking their own lives to go out of themselves to assist people who have been affected by it, because of loss of jobs, food insecurity, etc. So it's been interesting to watch that happen, and I'm hoping that actually becomes a real new focus for society, so that we're not so self-centered. It seems that selfishness or unselfishness really becomes the dividing line with a lot of the people. So I hope that really transforms our society in a way that we really need.
So, Rocco, what can we do?
One of the things that comes to my mind, and I see it sometimes on Facebook from different memes that people write, they may say simply, God is in charge. But I think as they realize our fragility, that's not something you say very lightly, but something that really we can take to heart. There's no way we can overcome some of the challenges that the pandemic offers to us on our own. We both have to do it together with others, or we have to really rely on the power and grace of God to make those breakthroughs that can help us be a very stronger society. So I think it's an opportunity for us to revisit the dependence that we have on our God and not worry about the future. It'll work its way out. It'll be different. We may not be in charge, but hopefully it's a very powerful witness of God's love for us